Welcome back to the Hot Pot of Coffee podcast, episode number 18. My name is Brad.
I'm Amanda. Our episode is legal.
That's fucking creepy.
How is that creepy?
Why would you say that?
What are you talking about? You're the one that said it was 18.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to fucking inanimate episode. And anyway, I mean, don't ask, don't tell, right? With the episodes. That's weird. I don't know why. Anyway, weird week. Yeah, this is a weird episode because a lot of it is about shit we watched over this last week. Because I don't talk about work on the podcast, and I just had a really fucking shitty week of work. And so we're gonna talk about things we watched that are. Oh my god, this first one.
What's the first one?
You know exactly what the first one is, and I
Oh.
can't believe I fucking watched this shit.
Yeah.
So
I invited Brad to a bachelor viewing party.
God, at least there was a lesbian there. That made it worth it.
That made it worth it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what
you fucking loved it, don't you?
just the dogs that were there.
No, you loved the show. You're obsessed now. You were 100% committed and involved in it.
Seriously, my cat's just fucking run. He chooses always the worst times to fucking do this shit. No, so we watched The Bachelor, and this Reddit post had it right. They were like, it's a show about a man who dates a bunch of women, watched by a bunch of women who hate it when men date a bunch of women. It's so fucking
Pretty
true.
much, yeah.
It's so stupid. And I mean, it's obviously
stupid.
scripted. The whole thing is obviously scripted.
No, the whole thing's not. You know how long I've been watching The Bachelor and how many people I follow and how many of the books that they wrote that I've read?
You need to be closer to the mic.
I am close to the mic.
You need to scoot it towards you a little
I
bit.
am close.
No, you're really
Oh
quiet.
my god.
Sorry, who's looking at the
I think
waveform?
it's just this mic.
Or the fact that I'm actually sitting close to the mic and you're always super far away from
I
it.
wasn't far away from it.
Everyone besides me doesn't know how to use a mic. It's
Do
insane.
you see how close I am to the mic right now?
No, I actually don't because I'm on the other side of you.
You can't. What are you talking about? You're literally staring at me. This is such a pointless
I don't have my glasses on.
Anyway.
Anyway, The Bachelor was...
Anyway, the producers basically, they set up situations so that it's entertaining, and then they tell him to keep certain people that'll make it entertaining, but the rest of it is all
But how many of those girls did he actually get to choose?
He got to choose most of them. They basically just say, hey, keep these two because they're going to create drama. And then he gets to keep everyone else that he wants. They let you keep who you want, but then they'll add in people and make you keep them for a while so that they create drama.
So then, what happened? My whole thing with this fucking show is what happens off camera. They obviously don't only get to see each other 2 hours a week.
No, sometimes they do, yeah.
How long is this video? How long is this shoot for?
It's like a week.
Oh, their whole thing is only a week?
Well, I think each episode is usually a week, but what you saw was just one night. It was 24 hours. That's just the first night. The next episode you'll get to see they go on group dates, they go on one-on-one dates, yeah.
That's so awkward.
What's awkward?
To me, it's just fucking awkward.
Of course it is.
And it's how does the girl at the end, this fucking drives me wild, dude. How does the girl at the end fine knowing that the dude the whole time was fucking 20 different girls?
He wasn't fucking all of them.
Still, she's while you were dating me, it's totally fine. You were fucking 5 other girls on the show.
It's usually only 2 or 3 other girls.
Dude, what a great life.
I don't know. I don't understand. I couldn't go on it. People do. But I think usually at the end, the person that wins or whatever doesn't watch it again. Because they don't want to see it.
They don't want to see their dude hooking up with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I've always thought about that with movie stars.
Yeah.
How does Will Smith's wife watch Will Smith kiss another woman in a movie?
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Or no, who's a better Ryan Reynolds? In Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
When he's getting fucked in the ass with a dildo.
Blake Lively said that she was on an airplane and the person in front of her was watching Deadpool, so she had to watch that scene.
Oh my god. That's the best thing I've ever heard in my life. But then again, he's had to watch plenty of Blake Lively sex scenes.
That's true.
There's that one where like her and another girl are like fucking the same dude.
What movie?
I don't know.
That's on what?
It's some drug movie where like her and this other girl and this guy like run this drug business or something. I'm not making this up.
You're making this up.
No, but how did we get there?
I don't know. We were talking about The Bachelor, and I was wanting to read you your favorite profiles, like your favorites. Who's your top 5?
Big lip bitch.
That's not your favorite.
A sloth bitch.
Sloth.
So
bitch?
this bitch shows up in a sloth costume and doesn't show herself till the end of the episode, and she's the fucking hottest one there.
She wasn't the hottest one.
She was way the hottest one.
She wasn't.
Oh yeah.
She was pretty.
I would have kept her and the Jewish girl. They were the hottest ones, and he let both of them go.
The Jewish girl was actually Irina's friend from college.
Yeah, where'd she go? Wait, where'd she go to college?
It was some school in LA. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, of course she's an LA girl. She didn't even get a chance. He was just like, bye.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't like Jews. Later. That's what I got from that.
Probably accurate.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at because they have their little bios on the ABC website, and they're always so stupid.
And you bitches fucking bet on this show. You have like
We have a fantasy league.
I didn't know this. So women have fantasy.
It is not just
fantasy
women.
league.
Thank you very much.
Women have fantasy leagues for The Bachelor. They choose like who's gonna win and shit each day.
Yeah, well, the one this year is a little different than what we're used to. It's like there's categories like, oh, this person will get a rose. This person will.
Is there fucking money on the table?
No.
That's stupid.
We could put money on the table if we wanted to.
Should.
We probably will just be like, oh, the person that wins, like, we'll buy them a drink or something.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna watch it again, but it's only because of this one fucking bitch who's crazy. Obviously, the director's bitch brought her dog, and
this like sad 10-year-old Pomeranian that was probably blind.
Her lips look like after she sucked dick, the cum just absorbs into her lips, and that's what her lips are made of.
No, that's called Botox.
That's exactly what I just said.
Lip injections.
With a dick.
With a dick.
Huge lips, and she's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's always one or two of those.
I love how he kept up. Like, okay, how do I make this sound not racist? I'm not racist. He kept all like the ethnic girls, even though he's like this super white, like.
And you're just like, no.
You're you.
You're gonna pick the blonde.
You're gonna pick the blonde
girl.
You're an NFL player, white Christian male
who has never had sex.
Who has never had sex, and you talked to like one of the black girls for 5 minutes, and just was like, it looked like you were talking to your friend. Yet during the ceremony, you kept every fucking ethnic, all the Mexicans, all the blacks, and you only kicked out the white chicks. And I'm like, ooh, this is PC America. And I'm like, dude, I get it. If you're attracted to them, fuck yeah. But you could tell the only girls he was like super attracted to were the white ones when he was talking to him. Sloth girl took off her fucking helmet, and he was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he didn't keep her though.
I know, because the directors were like, she's white, she's gotta go.
No. It's because she spent her entire time in a sloth suit. Which was funny, yes. But then when she finally came out of the sloth suit... Maybe he was a
furry.
But when she finally came... Maybe she was, and then he found that out, and that's why he sent her home. I can't imagine. 1, he's never had sex. 2, he's probably not into that.
Not into what? Hot chicks?
No, furries.
I'm not a furry, and I would have fucked her in that sloth suit.
You would have fucked her in the sloth suit? Really?
Well, it'd be hard. You'd have to cut a lot of holes. That thing's thick. You have to have a long enough dick to like get through the costume, and then.
Then you're actually fucking a furry.
Yeah, maybe with the helmet off. But she was like hanging up in the tree and shit. It was so funny.
It was really funny.
I don't even know how she got up there. They probably put her up there. They got her a ladder and shit. Of course they did. Yeah, that bitch didn't climb up there in high heels. No.
No. Also, she was probably fucking wasted because the ceremony goes all night long and all they do is drink when they're not talking to him.
Yeah, but any girl that goes on The Bachelor, that's all they do anyway.
Oh, the girl with the big lips is a DJ in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh my god, of course she is!
Do you want to hear her bio?
Okay. Yes, let's read this bitch's bio. What's her name?
Her name is Catherine.
Catherine is a DJ.
26-year-old DJ from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Jesus Christ.
By day, Catherine is a successful commercial real estate agent. By night, Catherine is DJ Aggro. What? An up-and-coming hip-hop DJ making a name for herself on the Fort Lauderdale club scene. Along with her dog daughter Lucy,
The strip club scene.
Catherine is hoping to spin her way into Colton's heart.
Oh, God. This is why guns were invented.
Fun facts. She doesn't have any tattoos because you don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. Her favorite author is Dr. Seuss, and she's a pescatarian.
But does she suck dick? Only fish dick. Because pescatarians only eat fish, right?
Yeah.
Or is pescatarian that religion?
Yeah.
Pescatarian sounds like a Christian spinoff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you Lutheran? No, I'm pescatarian.
Maybe that's what she meant.
Well, my next door neighbor growing up was Episcopalian, and I always thought that was the same. Someone told me in college they were pescatarian. I was like, Episcopalian? And they were like, no, pescatarian. I go, I think you're saying it wrong. And they're like, no, we're not saying it wrong.
Oh my god. Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah. What are we drinking?
We are drinking.
We are drinking White Girl Rosé.
White Girl Rosé.
From the Fat Jew. This is the Fat Jew's Rosé.
I'm going to read the back.
I got it for The Bachelor because White Girl Rosé.
Hey, you guys. You look great. Have you lost weight? We made this delicious rosé for you because we love you and we love us and we all love rosé. This is so us. Love you, miss you, hate you, love you, mean it.
And where is it made? It's made...
Vinted and bottled by Yas Queen.
Yas Queen.
It's fantastic.
It's okay.
No, this is fantastic. It as a rosé is, just okay.
I mean, it's $12. It's definitely a drunk rosé. It's definitely something.
It's a white girl rosé.
Yeah, this
is exactly what it is. He didn't want to make it like really good.
That's true.
It's like a step above Franzia.
Because it comes in a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Fat Jew. If you're watching this, listening, thank you. I'm the skinny Jew, so we would get along really well. Yeah, so we're not going to talk about The Bachelor anymore because
we're not.
I'm starting to get, weird feelings about my sexuality.
That's sad.
Oh.
Really?
My cat's just sitting right above me, just staring at me.
Watching The Bachelor has nothing to do with your sexuality or your masculinity. That's sad if you think it affects you.
So,
doesn't your brother watch it with his fiance?
Yeah, fiance.
So?
It means he has a pass. But I did want to talk about something that we did watch last night that was 10,000 times better than The Bachelor. We wanted to support our man Kevin Hart. So we went to The Upside. Is that what it's called?
I think that's what it's called.
Okay. It's basically Me Before You, but with Kevin Hart.
And no one dies at the end.
And no one dies at the end. Ooh. Spoiler alert.
If they haven't seen it by now, they're not going to.
It just came out a day ago. But it was actually really fucking good.
It was good, yeah.
I was not expecting much.
Yeah. It's weird to see Kevin Hart play a serious role.
It's weird seeing Kevin Hart be just as funny as always, but not
really though. Because he was serious. He had a few jokes here and there, but he wasn't
No, he was serious. He was playing a serious character.
Yeah.
But the character was comedic.
Yeah.
But he wasn't trying to be funny, but it fit the role and it worked really well. I don't know how much I believed what's his name? Who played the guy who plays Heisenberg?
Who?
The other actor.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston. I don't know if all the time I believed in his character being quadriplegic.
Yeah.
Me being in the medical field, I've dealt with a lot of quadriplegics. And so I know, I don't know, just kind of the vibe, kind of how he was acting.
He didn't have a quadriplegic vibe.
Yeah, he didn't have the vibe. Just, I don't know.
Do you think the guy in Me Before You did? Was he better?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was fucking awesome.
He was really good.
Yeah. That's because for the movie, they actually made him a quadriplegic. It's method acting. No, but with Bryan Cranston did a great job. I didn't believe it all the time. Like I almost expected him to like move sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he was like, I can't move my, like sometimes he was sitting there like he couldn't move his neck, and then other times he was moving his neck.
He can move his neck.
I know, but sometimes he was pretending like he didn't know if he should. Like it was very odd, but he did a good job. The other actress did a great job too. And
Nicole Kidman, yeah.
they kind of have some like side characters that I just didn't fucking understand. Like his like hood gangster friends who you thought were gonna like break into that house or something, but nothing ever came from that. They were just like side plot characters that they threw in there.
I mean, they were just like kind of like his past, and so that was just kind of there. And then remember when he came to the basketball court and then his friend was like, welcome home, and then he like never wanted to go back there again?
Well, that was just fucking saying because he's like, oh, my dad is in prison. And when I got to prison, he said, welcome home.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, that was a story I didn't need to hear.
That was like the end of it, though.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. But overall, it was like, it was a really good movie. But as with all movies that are based on a true story, the ending is so shit.
Why?
The endings on all true stories are just like blackout screens, and it's like to this day they're still besties.
Yeah, that was really
and
funny.
It's like I'm like, fuck, dude. I just give me some. That's one of the problems.
What did you want to happen then?
This is one of the things that movies have right now that really pisses me off is that they never end. They never have a good ending. There's no good endings. There's no ending lately where like I've seen a movie and I've just been like, oh, okay. Like, that was a good experience. But everything is like, Marvel is like, next time on Aquadouche. Like...
Well, yeah, okay. But...
just nothing has an ending. I don't know, man.
We're watching movies that are in a series, so of course they don't have an ending.
Yeah, but this movie almost seemed like it was like setting itself up for a sequel.
It's not going to have a sequel. The guy just hasn't... They're still alive, so there's no true ending yet. Their life is still continuing.
We got to change that so we can change that.
Oh my god. The ending was good.
All I'm thinking about is how much money they made off that movie.
What do you mean?
They sold the rights to their story.
Oh, the people. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm thinking, no spoilers. I'll try to say this in a non-spoiler way. If Bryan Cranston's downstairs neighbor sees this movie, is he going to be fucking angry because of the art?
He might already know. Maybe when they decided to like make the story, they were like, shit, we got to tell him.
Yeah. Because otherwise he's going to like sue them for...
Or maybe he's dead and they didn't have to worry about it.
This is America. Your great-great-great-grandson can sue on your behalf. No, but I mean, I highly suggest going to see that movie. It was fucking on the coffee meter. I would say it's a 80% full cup of coffee.
I'd agree.
Like
Maybe.
a mug filled up to 80%. I would give it 80%.
Okay.
And the thing. God, you know what? The movie would have been so much fucking better if people stopped bringing their fucking children into movies.
It wasn't even a child, it was a baby.
This cunt, and I say that very lightly. It's very easy for me to say this fucking cunt of a couple brought their baby to a 10:45 p.m. showing of The Upside. And every 5 seconds in the movie, the baby was like, meh. And I'm like, oh my God, fuck it. I literally said it loud enough for like them to hear. I was like, fucking kill yourself.
I think there was that one point where everyone was just mumbling and like getting super pissed. Like you could hear everyone throughout the whole
Someone
theater.
behind me laughed because I said, oh my God, fucking kill yourself. And some guy behind me was like,
yeah, I heard that.
And I'm like, dude, like, what kind of fucking parents are you?
Yeah,
If it's noon, I get it. Like, if it's noon, like, okay, it's annoying, but, like, I get it. Like, It's a Sunday at noon or Saturday at noon, and, you know, you can't get a babysitter because your babysitter's out, you know, getting hyper with her friends. Getting so random. And
drinking bottomless mimosas
drinking
for brunch.
White Girl. Yeah, she's out at brunch with her friends at scramble, and no one knows what scramble is. She's out with her friends. She can't get a babysitter, and so you just take your fucking baby to the movies, seeing an inappropriate movie like The Upside, where there's a lot of sexual innuendo and shit and bad words. But let's bring your fucking infant to the movie and fucking piss me. I'm so mad. Like,
I just don't understand, like, your thought process. You know it's a baby. You know it doesn't understand. It's gonna make all kinds of noise.
You want people to stop shooting up theaters. Stop bringing your baby to the theater.
I don't think that's why people shoot up theaters, but
Oh,
you
well,
should still,
I mean,
you
it's
should
still a
still
reason.
not bring your baby to the theater.
I could not believe this.
Yeah.
And it ruins movies for me. What was that movie we just saw too? That
It
happened
was
to-
Wreck-It Ralph too.
Yeah, but that was expected. Like, we should have expected that shit. But it was like
No,
11.
I expect that for kids' movies, sure, but yeah, it was 11 p.m. Your 5-year-old should not have been awake.
And they let her run around the movie theater
Yeah.
too.
One, she wasn't even in her seat. She was just
No,
running
she was
around
running
like a
around the movie theater.
fucking maniac.
I was gonna trip her. That would have been fucking awesome. Just trip her. She falls, breaks her nose, and I'm like, whoa! Oh, sorry, I just yelled in the mic. But like, I don't.
I don't understand parents' like thought process when they do
They
that.
don't fucking have a thought. This is why we need like a test to have kids.
Yeah.
Like, we need to make it so if you have a kid and you don't get the
You
test,
have to get like a learner's permit and then like a license.
yeah, and if you
to
don't
have
have
children.
it, you get aborted. But not your baby. You get aborted.
You get aborted.
Yeah. So like, if you get pregnant and you're not smart enough or well adjusted enough to have a child,
It has to
we
go
don't
to
abort your
someone
baby.
else.
We just kill you.
That also kills the baby.
That's just, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's Newton's law of physics. I'm losing people here. They're like, ooh, is he serious? I can't tell. Yes, I'm serious. It's just like, I can't even.
Yeah, it was really distracting.
It's so distracting.
And usually nothing distracts me in movies. Like, I can be completely absorbed by
The-
it, but except for fucking children.
The fucking waiters walking around don't even
I
bother
don't
me.
care. Like, people can have coughs. I don't care. It's when fucking babies are crying or like...
And yes, we are those people that go to movie theaters where we have assigned seats and waiters and all that.
It's a dine-in
I'm
AMC.
willing to
It's
pay
not
$15 a ticket for my legs to go up. Okay? And there's at this dine-in theater, like, the waiter comes up to you and is like, what can I get you? And like, the seats are super far apart. Like, the person next to me, I could have put my whole arm out and it wouldn't even to touch their shoulder.
Yeah, it was so nice.
But
I love not having to be next to people.
yeah, it's great. But that doesn't bother. Like, the waiter could walk in front of me. I don't give a fuck. Like, it doesn't bother me because it's part of the experience. But like, your baby, your like mistake is not my problem. And it's 10:45 now. I'm keep talking about this, but like, it's serious. Like, out there, if you have a kid, stop being a fucking retard.
Yeah, don't bring them to a 10:45 showing of a movie.
It's
Go to the matinee.
unbelievable.
It's cheaper anyway.
But Brad, you can't say that. This is 2019. You'll offend people. Good. Fuck you. You're stupid. Kill yourself. God.
I know, it was very frustrating.
I'm getting way angry about this, but
You
it's
are.
serious. Okay. I want to talk about the final thing we watched this week that switch gears real quick. I want to talk about the final thing we've been watching that I actually started watching because Cody Ko and Noel Miller told us to start watching it on their podcast. The Final Table on Netflix is so fucking good.
I love cooking shows.
But it's not just a cooking show. It's like a reality TV cooking show, but it's not like fake reality TV. You get invested.
It reminds me of like Project Runway for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh my God. Probably because there was a Victoria's Secret model on it.
That's why.
That was so
yeah.
funny. One of the judges was a Victoria's Secret model, and I'm like, you don't eat food,
Yeah,
bitch.
you're not gonna eat this.
She's like tasting it. She's like, this is good. And the guy's like, it has carbs in it. She's like, sorry, it's a no.
He told her. He was like, I don't remember. He was talking about something.
Yeah, he's like,
the
I
bone
braise
and
this,
fat.
and it's very good for the carbs and the bone and fat. She's like,
No, and then he was like, you need some fat.
oh yeah, he's like, you need some fat, and I was like, no, bitch, you perfect.
It's not though.
You so fucking sexy when you stay like that. She is.
I'm gonna go now.
But okay, so the final table, if you don't know, is like, so it initially starts off with 12 teams of chefs, but all of these chefs are fucking incredible. They're all Michelin star chefs. They're all like super famous chefs, not like Bobby Flay, like real chefs. And Bobby Flay like watches us randomly and comes and kills me. No, but these are like actual like not like amazing chefs. And they're mostly all from different countries, and all the teams of two, they're everyone's like best friends or coworkers. And then all of the judges, there's always one like food critic. And every week they do a different country. So they did like India, Brazil, Mexico,
England.
England, the next episode's America. And then every episode a team gets kicked off. And if you're in the bottom three, you have to cook again for the best chef in that country.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's unreal because these people, it's not like Chopped or like Cupcake Wars where someone, no, but really, it's not like Chopped where it's like they taste it and they're like, oh, this is just terrible. Oh, this tastes like shit. It's like these chefs are so good. Every dish is fucking amazing. And so like,
yeah, like they just pick it apart at the like the littlest detail.
like someone got kicked off because literally like there was a small bitter taste to one of their side oh no, one of them got kicked off because they didn't like the garnishes, the unedible part.
Oh yeah.
Remember the yeah, I don't want to say who it was, but there's an unedible part this guy
It was
puts
like
around
they
the
had
plate.
like seafood and they had like the barnacle part of it.
No, I'm talking
wasn't-
about the leaves around the
No, it
bowl.
wasn't that. It was a bunch of the other stuff too, and it was like the barnacle thing, and they're like, "This is inedible. We don't like that."
Oh yeah, that like even the stuff they don't cook. Like some guy got kicked off the show because he put inedible things on the plate like a seashell. And they were like, "No, get off the fucking show." It's so intense and amazing. Like I have never felt like honestly watching this show gives me stress. I'm like stressed watching this show. It's that good, which is incredible. Like I'm like worried.
You're worried for them.
I'm worried for them, and like everyone has like their favorite team they want to win. And like it's really
I
cool.
don't really have one yet.
I
I think when it gets down to it, I probably will. I mean, I like a few people.
like
but
the Australian guys the most.
No, you don't. You're just saying that because that was Cody's favorite.
No, the Asian guy was my favorite.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't want to ruin anything.
you just did.
God damn. Yeah, they don't know what episode I'm on.
Okay.
But yeah, I highly suggest it. The one thing that really pisses me off about these cooking shows is that like they always film it in a way that's so fucking bullshit. They're like, "Okay, cooks, 5 seconds left." And then they show like fucking footage from when there was 30 minutes left of people like trying to hurry up and like finish something, but like actually in the studio, everyone's already played it and like just chilling.
They're just like making sure it looks perfect.
Yeah, everyone's been done for like 10 minutes. This isn't like new people.
Yeah, it's not like nailed it.
Like, all right, chefs, you have 1 hour. And the chefs are like, if I took a fucking hour in my restaurant, people would leave. Like, that's a lot of time. It's funny because like on these other shows like Chopped, they're like, okay, 10, 9, 8. And everyone's like hurrying and putting on their garnishes and everything. But you don't really see that in this show because in reality, they're already done.
Yeah, they know how to budget their time. They're
Yeah.
Michelin star chefs.
That studio is fucking impressive.
Yeah, they have a live audience.
Okay.
Wouldn't
Now
that be
this I
weird?
don't know
Wouldn't
if I
that be
believe.
weird to
I
be
think
a
that's
live
I think
audience?
that's a green screen
I don't think it is.
because no one would sit there and watch
And
that.
just watch like cooking for an hour.
Yeah.
They might.
It's just so like I don't know if it's real. Maybe they pay people to watch it because like as much as I love that show, I would not go watch it in person.
I probably wouldn't either, but I guess some people would. Maybe they get like free food at the end of it, and that's why they're there. Like the chefs cook for them at the end.
Bullshit.
Then I would fucking be there.
No.
Yeah.
Chefs do not do that at the end.
You don't know that. You don't know what the audience gets. You should look it up.
Herpes.
No.
Oh my god, speaking of that. Okay.
Speaking of herpes, really?
Yeah. Did you have something you wrote down you want to talk about? Because this story I have is
Just go.
No, go ahead.
I don't have anything.
You said you had stuff.
It was back with The Bachelor. It's dead now.
That's all you wrote down for this
No,
episode was
that's
shit
not.
about The
Can
Bachelor?
you please just go on?
What you don't have anything.
Can you please go?
Why don't you have anything?
I do. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I have a great story. I just want to give you a
Then
chance.
fucking tell it.
Where is this? Okay. Where is it? Okay. Do you know what 23andMe is?
Yes.
No, we're not sponsored.
Who
23andMe,
doesn't know what that is?
it's where you like swab your dick hole and send, no, you just like spit in a cup, right? And then send it in for analysis by this company. And then they like, what's the fucking, like they do a DNA test and they can tell you
where you're from.
Yeah. So this is on the Today I Fucked Up subreddit. I don't know if I want to say the user because I don't want to call them out. So basically this dude has been dating this girl for like a year and a half. And
I already know where this is going.
she thought it'd be a great idea to get 23andMe kids. They're both, they both don't have dads. Like, they just have moms. Their moms were artificially inseminated.
No.
So they got their 23andMe kits back, and it showed that they were both step siblings.
Oh, wait, they were step siblings? You mean half siblings?
Half siblings, sorry. Step
I was
siblings.
like, that doesn't matter.
How would they be able to check that? No, they're both half brother and sister.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
And he's like talking like the first sentence of this is like, I found out a few hours ago and my girlfriend and I are currently a mental wreck. I'm like, yeah, no shit. You've been fucking your sister.
Technically, though, if you don't plan on having kids, it's not a big deal.
Well, that's what, like, everyone in the comments is like super supportive. They're like, yo, dude, it's not like you knew.
Yeah, you didn't know.
He's like, I haven't talked to her in like a week.
You just literally can't have children, or they will be fucked.
She's like living at like her friend's house right now. She like they haven't talked in like a week. They're like both like trying to get their head around it. I go, bro, like that's what people said too. They're like, dude, if you don't have kids, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with that. It's not like you knew. If you knew,
Yeah, if you knew, that's
if you knew it
fucking
was your half sister, that's
disgusting.
fucking gross.
But you didn't. You didn't grow up with them. They're not actually your sister in your mind.
Yeah, and you still can't tell people, like, even though you know now.
Yeah, no, never.
I mean, you could.
Well, he just told all of Reddit, so
No one knows who this kid is.
they're gonna
But
find
his
out.
username is accidental incest. So no one knows who this fucking guy is.
So, Jon Snow and Khaleesi, they didn't know.
Yeah, but I ship that.
I ship that too. They don't know.
Oh, God. I don't know who I want to see naked more.
Right?
Because I've already seen
That's so
Khaleesi
true.
naked.
But we saw Jon Snow naked too.
Did we?
Yeah, when they were fucking.
I kind of want to watch them fuck.
We did. They had a
No, in
scene.
real life.
They don't fuck in real life.
Like, I want to pay those two actors to just come to my
Jon
living room.
Snow, the actor, is married to Ygritte, the actor.
Wait, that hot redhead?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they got married.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Wait, they got married during the shooting?
No, she had already died in the show.
Oh, I thought she died in real life and he married
And
her.
they got married like last year. So she'd already been dead in the show, but they'd been dating since.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She's hot. Good job, Jon Snow.
I know, right?
Do you think like she still says that to him all the time? Like, you knew nothing.
Probably. I mean.
Probably not.
Why wouldn't you?
Or like they get in a fight and she's like, you know nothing. And he's like, fuck you.
It's perfect.
So I wonder if she'll watch that episode.
I wouldn't if I were her.
I would if I were her.
I mean, it's very brief.
Rub one out.
It's very brief.
Are you saying Jon Snow can't last long?
No, I'm saying the scene. It was like a cut to, and you just saw his ass, and that was it.
You think her dragons are like down for it too?
Yeah, totally.
What does dragon sex look like? What? I'm just saying. It sounds interesting to me. No, but oh my god, when does that come back?
In April.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I know.
And then next week, dude, you can tell this episode, we're all about like the Netflix life right now. It's like January. There's nothing going on. There's nothing to do.
I mean, I just have school. It's kind of all I look forward to.
I'm annoyed as fuck at work. Still trying to make this our full-time job. Let's just say I was supposed to get a promotion, but didn't. Well, supposed to is
It's a loose term.
I qualified for a promotion, but I'm not going to get it because I'm Jewish.
That's not why. Oh my god, don't start like you know that would like start like some social justice people like going crazy. They
That's
would
totally
like
cool with me.
destroy your work.
Yeah, but
They would take the company down.
that's fine with me. No, that's not fine. But just start a Patreon like, hey, I brought down one of the biggest companies in the world. Support me. I'm the Snowden of medicine. No. No, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so next week the Fire Festival video comes out. I showed you that.
Yeah.
How did you never hear about that? So basically, Fire Festival was this festival that Ja Rule was putting on with this other guy. I forgot his fucking name. But
It's not a good
they
word.
told everybody that this was going to be the biggest music festival
Apparently I wasn't invited.
of all time. Well, yeah, no, you weren't. But tickets were like thousands of dollars. They bought Pablo Escobar's island. And these models, what's that one model from the one from what's his name's video? Fuck.
Oh, Blurred Lines video.
Blue Lines. What's her name?
Oh fuck.
She was one of the models who like
Really?
promoted
She
it.
was?
She was just in like their thing. I'm pretty sure.
I thought Instagram models were the only ones that promoted it. She's a real model.
Yeah, like I think she actually was one of the people, but she didn't know any better. She thought it was like real.
I can't remember her name.
Oh, me neither.
Hang on.
If you want to see her titties, watch that music video, but the NSFW version, you can see her titties. She's naked in it.
Yeah, I know. I hate that song.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
hates
about
that
date
song.
rape,
Yeah.
but she got nice titties though. You're like,
Yeah.
You don't want a motorboat?
You know what she said? Her name was Emily Ratajkowski.
Emily Ratajkowski.
She said the Blurred Lines video is the bane of her existence.
Well, she still did it though, and she knew what it was about when she did it.
Yeah.
So that's not an excuse. How is Robin Thicke even like still alive after doing that?
Well, his career's it's gone.
It's about roofing chicks, isn't it?
It's about like just day raping them.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
Blurred
about
Line.
roofing them. He doesn't mention drugging them. Please stop. I hate that.
Hey, it's like Bill Cosby doing it. Hey.
Basically.
It's Bill Cosby's theme song.
But Emily Ratajkowski, was she one of the models?
I think I saw her in one of the pictures. But anyway, so Fire Festival is supposed to be this huge thing with like Blink-182 and like all of these bands that were going to be there. And it was super like luxury resort style. Everyone would have their own like luxury tent and all of that. And it was sold out in like 48 hours. And then everyone got there and it was a bunch of FEMA tents set up that they have at like immigration camps.
It was her, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, see? And there was like the mattresses were outside in the rain. They gave them the food. The food is what took them down because someone posted an Instagram picture of the food online. And it was like a cheese. It was like literally 2 pieces of bread with a piece of lettuce and cheese on it. And that was like what people were getting to eat for like their $3,000 ticket.
If you spent $3,000 on a music festival, you deserve that.
No, Tomorrowland tickets, some of them are like $3,000 and you get like,
No, they're not.
oh yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
The ones where you get like a huge tent with like a king size bed in it and like waiters. Yeah, they are. Trust me.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. You can get them for $300, $400.
Yeah, it's like
But no, there's like
$200,
$3,000 tickets. That is how it should be. But this company didn't do that. So people were fucking pissed. There was porta potties just set up and stuff. People wanted their fucking money back. So this was like a huge thing.
Who was playing? Like, what bands were playing?
Oh, look it up. Like Fire Festival.
Did they actually go and play?
I don't think anything happened. I think people were so mad. Like the festival got shut down.
I know, but they were there for a while. There must have been some.
I have no idea,
playing.
but all I know is the guy who set it all up. I don't know if he got sentenced yet, but he's on
trial.
He's on trial for like 20 years in prison. He's done this before. He's like a huge con
Is
man.
it Billy McFarland?
Billy McFarland.
Oh
Yeah. So look this up. Fire. FYRE.
Oh, it's supposed to take place in the Bahamas. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. And so it's the most fucked up thing I have like ever heard of. happening.
Kendall Jenner was one of the
Yeah, Kendall Jenner promoted it.
influencers.
And like people were saying, like, did these influencers know? I don't think so. I think Billy is just like such a good con artist that he did this without anyone knowing. But
Yeah,
it was
instead of luxury villas, they had tents.
yeah, they were FEMA tents.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, people were fucking annoyed. Can you find out who was supposed to be playing?
I'm looking.
I don't know what I would do. I would fucking kill someone if that happened. It's so messed up. I don't even know.
I don't even know. I don't even. It's like not saying who's supposed to play, but
Because probably no one was.
well, they had to have a lineup in order to like get people to come.
What? Oh. Well, I mean, look at that YouTuber who lied. I mean, that.
Tana or whatever that was.
Well, Tana Mojo and FouseyTube said Drake was going to come to something, and then he lied about that. I don't know, man.
Oh, Ja Rule is also the subject of a $100 million lawsuit.
Is that a lot to Ja Rule? I imagine Ja Rule hasn't done
He
anything.
hasn't done much in a while, so probably knowing him, he's blown most of his money. So
On people blowing him.
yeah.
Ja, that doesn't rule.
Let me see.
Yeah, dude, Fire Festival's fucked.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. So
Oh,
next,
here's a picture of
on
the
Friday
wall.
the 18th, there's a Netflix documentary coming out about Fire Festival. You have to watch this shit.
Blink-182.
Blink-182.
That's the only name on here that I know. Oh wait, I know Bedouin.
Oh, that's awkward. Bedouin, because Bedouins live in tents. That's
That's a band.
I know, but Bedouin tents in
Yeah,
Italy.
whatever sounds, yeah. But all the other bands I don't know. Maybe you do. You were a DJ.
Okay, yes. Major Lazer?
I don't know that. How would I know that?
Diplo.
I have no idea.
Blink-182 Disclosure.
Who's Disclosure?
You don't know who Disclosure is?
No.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't listen to your electronic
Migos,
music.
Little Yachty,
Okay.
Daya, Killingra.
No idea.
Let's see.
Which is why I wouldn't have gone to this. Blink-182, yes, but nothing else.
I love how it says at the bottom, with additional surprise guest headliners. Okay.
Yeah, none of them. I should look and see like if Blink-182 was actually planning on going.
Oh my god. This was fucking crazy. I hope everyone got their money back. It's a bigger scandal than when Pokemon Go came out and then they couldn't.
I mean,
No, the
isn't that
internet
why they're
bandwidth.
being sued? Because no one got their money back?
No, because it was a scam. They're being sued because they scammed people out of their money. So I think it's a class action lawsuit, and then the federal government's also stepping in, saying that they scammed them. But the thing is in the Bahamas is in a different. The Bahamas is in America, right? Or no?
It's the Caribbean.
Yeah. So can it be held under federal jurisdiction? This is turning into a weird law podcast.
Well, they're being sued in the state of California, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Huh.
There's a whole article about how people can get their money back. This is so funny.
It's like
They say they posted, so we will be working on refunds over the next few days and we'll be in touch directly with guests with more details.
was that posted last year when this whole thing happened?
This was May 3, 2017.
Okay. So this was almost over almost
You had to fill out a refund application.
This almost happened 2 years ago, and this is all still going on.
That's great. Well, I mean, that makes sense. It takes forever for anything to get done. Like the law system.
That's why I
That's
don't go to
crazy,
music.
though. Okay, no, normal music festival. I mean, I don't go to music festivals either just because they're expensive. What?
I'm clicking into the mic.
Oh. Well, stop.
It's my tongue.
Oh my god.
Keep going.
But I wouldn't have gone to this one regardless. One, it was $3,000.
The only one I've ever gone to, is that what the ticket price was? Did you check?
I didn't check. You said that. You probably exaggerated.
Don't call me Jewish. So the only music festivals I've been to are ones that I played.
What music festivals did you play in?
Your mom? Got him.
That's not a good joke.
Just look up the fucking ticket. Shut up. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to think of what else happened this week that like my brother's wedding is coming up. So that'll make good
so
stories.
day tickets, were $500 to $1,500.
But you still had to get to the Bahamas. That's what I'm saying.
VIP packages, including airfare and luxury tent accommodations, were $12,000. So if you paid $12,000 and you get there and you just are given a tiny little tent, be fucking pissed.
Oh shit. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. They probably aren't going to refund them for their plane tickets. Just the ticket price.
Oh no, the class action lawsuit, they'll sue them for everything.
Well, I know, but are they going to give that to all the guests? Probably not.
I don't even think they have the money to give that.
$100 million.
That's how much it was?
That's how much they're suing them for.
I think Billy like has that money though. Like it's probably tied
from
up
that
in
festival.
it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's so fucked, dude. That's so fucked. No, but anyway, what was I saying? So coming up here in a few weeks, I have my brother's wedding. So that should make for some good, entertaining podcasting. Next week, hopefully Kim comes on. She's supposed to come on this week, but you know how military people are. Can't keep time for shit. No, I'm just kidding. She was busy. The week after that, Lorena's in town.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll sit down with us in the studio. I think that's when I get back from Portland for work. And so Johnny lives in Portland. Maybe I'll say hi, but I doubt it. I'm going to be living in a hotel for 2 days at meetings. And then after that, we were supposed to get Jackie back, but she's unreliable. And then
Oh my God.
and probably that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. Well, I mean, we're at 46 minutes, so we're coming up on 50 minutes, which is what we try to stay around usually. But what do you have?
No, that's it.
You don't have anything.
We literally talked about everything.
You need to have more shit to talk about on podcasts.
Why? We just talked for almost an hour.
Yeah, but I already do all the work. Don't, oh my God, me. You need to be writing shit down to talk about.
I do. I was busy this week.
Oh, wow. I do so much shit. After this, I also make 4 to 5 YouTube videos for the YouTube channel. If you want to watch us in person, we are on YouTube at HPOC Podcast. So you can do that as well. And I just put in a application. Is that what you call it? For our podcast to be posted on iHeartRadio. So we'll see if that happens too. Hopefully they accept us. If they don't, I'll just pull the anti-Semitic card.
It's a really good idea.
Probably not. Probably not a great idea. But I don't know. We'll I think we're gonna keep it short this week. We just wanted to come on and talk about some of that fucking shit. It's been a weird week, and we'll have so much to talk about next week.
We'll also have a Bachelor update.
Oh my God, if Big Lips does not get kicked off, I'm going to kill myself.
She's going to be on.
She's going to be on till the end.
No, not the end. She'll be on in the middle. They keep them till the middle. This is what happens every time.
So that means the second half of The Bachelor is fucking boring?
No, because you actually care about the people.
I still won't
want
care.
Someone to win.
How many of them actually stay together?
About 30%.
Don't you have to be together for X amount of time to keep the ring?
Yeah, you have to be together for I think over 2 years to keep the ring.
Or else they take the ring back.
Yeah, because it's like a $500,000 Neil Diamond or Neil Lang.
Neo Diamond? It took
Neil-
the blue pill?
Neil Lane Diamond.
How many carats is that?
A lot.
So that you can
It's a
just stay together
giant
for
ring.
2 years, divorce, and sell the diamond.
Well, you don't even have to get married.
Oh, you just have to stay engaged?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Mhm.
Are any of them actually in love? I just doubt this.
Yeah.
I don't think they fall.
There's
in
a
love.
few that have been married. The very first Bachelorette has been married for like 15 years now. They have 3 kids.
I still don't believe they're in love.
There's a few that are still married.
I'm surprised they don't have a
have
TV show.
kids.
Like that family.
I don't think they
like a
want to
reality
be like
TV.
involved with things anymore. Like sometimes she comes on The Bachelor like for like little things, but not really. There's a couple others that have been married for like 5 years.
Hmm.
Have kids.
Why hasn't there ever been a gay bachelor or bachelorette?
ABC's not ready for that yet.
Are they owned by Fox?
Yes.
Oh my God. We're not even going to talk about it. Anyway, to wrap up here, we'll wrap up with a few things. So first, we want to say if you are a government employee and you are affected by Trump right now, I'm so sorry. We feel you. We apologize. And hopefully it comes back soon and you get your paychecks. None of us want the government shut down.
Also, the national parks are being like trashed right now.
No one cares about that. But if you haven't gotten your
Actually,
paycheck,
a lot of people do.
someone cut down a tree in Joshua Tree that was protected. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, one
Are
of
you
like the most
fucking
protected
serious?
trees in Joshua Tree. Yeah, some people went and cut it down because there was no park rangers
Yeah,
there.
there's no. Then like people are going and just like trashing the place because there's no one to clean up.
Yeah.
So it's like just don't go right now.
Well, they're all being closed right now because there's no one.
Well, some are closed, but the ones that aren't, people have still been going to and just fucking trashing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's awful.
And then there's people like prison guards who still
So-
have to work.
Don't go to a national park until people can clean some shit up. And yeah.
It's still going to be like 6 months after a national park opens before they clean it up because there's not going to be enough people to clean it up.
No, they'll open them right away.
They'll open them, but they have to start getting people. The people have to still clean it up, and it's not going to be a day job.
No.
It's going to take a while. It's crazy. So we apologize for that. But in good news, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button on iTunes or Spotify, it is free. And you should do it because it helps us out in our numbers and trying to get a sponsor. If you haven't checked us out on YouTube, the HPOC podcast, you should. If you want to see us do this exact same thing, but you can see our pretty faces. And, oh shit. Oh, if you have anything you want us to talk about or hear about, please do email us. You can hit us up on our Instagram at Hot Pot of Coffee Podcast or email us at hotpotofcoffeepodcast at
Gmail.com.
Whew, she got it. I didn't think she could do it, but she did it.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we are going to go watch another episode of The Final Table because that interests us right this second.
Mm-hmm.
And we will catch you next time. Peace.
Bye.